Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to a crash course of compositing fundamentals. When I first started this class, I thought, I knew what compositing was. I thought I had a grasp on what goes into compositing, but in reality, I was only hitting the tip of the iceberg. Now, a lot of people may ask, what is compositing? Well, compositing is the combining of visual elements from separate sources into single images, often to create the illusion that all of those elements are part of the same scene. Now, what a lot of people don't know is that compositing is done across an array of media. Live action, stills, and animation all have compositing within them. Now, you may be thinking, how can you composite single images? Well, the answer is pretty easy. Layers upon layers upon layers. By building up an image with the background being the bottom layer and working our way through it till we hit the top, we are able to build a nice pretty picture, thus compositing. Now, the image that is on your screen is considered a perfect example of a still image with compositing worked in. This image has amazing depth and the realism is brought forth via compositing. The background or area where the mountains are were most likely painted first, and working its way to the house of the mountain on the left. This image probably has over 100 layers of information that builds up the final image. Now, the question may come, what is a compositor? Well, a compositor is the artist in charge of combining all of the 3D elements in a scene together. A compositor is the last artist to see all of the hard work from the rest of the team. It is his or her job to put the final touches on the work and make it look realistic and blended together. Compositing is being used in a multitude of ways. Like we discussed earlier, compositing is being used in live action, still images, along with animated movies. The clips that are playing are from one of my favorite movies, Prometheus. Without compositing, this scene in this movie would be pretty much impossible. The cool thing with compositing is that it allows us to combine artistic imagery of a faraway planet or environment and implement that into live action footage or footage with CG animation or imagery. With Prometheus, everything in this shot would be pretty much impossible. The only thing that is possible is Ridley Scott's sketch. You see the planets being pushed in along with the mountains, the clouds, the background, the ship itself. Even the lights of the ship are on different layers to help with compositing. You can see we start to bring in the dust, the fog, the particle effects, the lighting through that, and you can still see Saturn in the background. All of this would be impossible without compositing. Compositing in the future can only go up from here. The technology has made some radical changes from the beginning, and being on the forefront of this is absolutely exciting. After getting a little bit of knowledge on compositing, it is hard to think like I did the way before taking this class. It has completely changed the way that I view the world. I pretty much walk around and think about everything in layers and how everything is brought to life in the mix with those layers included. Compositing is changing the way that we view the world because we honestly are starting to believe that anything is possible, and pretty much through compositing it is. With compositing, there is the artistic and the technical side. I like the art of compositing because it gives me the ability to use my artistic side along with that technical side. By using my artistic side, I can take and manipulate an image to get it to look the way that I want, working with all of those layers. With the understanding of cameras and lenses, I'm also able to explore the technical side. That's just a few reasons why I really enjoy compositing. But, first and foremost, I really enjoy compositing because of the flexibility that we have with images and with videos, and the amount of things that we can do with it. It all just really comes down to your imagination and what is really possible at that point.